Hey, it's me again. So, I just saw this coolest bird. It was a rosella, right? It's really colourful things, gorgeous. And there were all these other birds flying and they were just flapping their wings, flapping their wings. But this one was like going flap, 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 glide, flap, 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 glide, flap, 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 glide. Oh, the coolest thing I've ever seen. I was very impressed. So anyway, I just had to tell you that. And the other thing is that, you know, I am feeling marginally better when I run, definitely, than what I was, a week or two ago. It was hard to judge earlier because I'd done so many, I'd done back-to-back sort of, 12-hour shifts, and I kept waking because it was, I'm just new to this job, so I kept waking every couple of hours and looking at the clock going, oh, do I have to get up yet? Do I have to get up yet? So, I hadn't been having a restful sleep for a while. So yesterday I had the day before yesterday I had a day off, and then yesterday I had a late start, so I had quite a bit of sleep. I really did rest well. And so yeah, I think today is probably a much better indication of how I'm going because I've been running after a decent rest and yeah, not feeling as sluggish as it's so difficult. And apparently people who are carbohydrate intolerant do feel this excessive fatigue, like over the top fatigue. So, oh, sorry, I'm covering you up there. Yeah, so maybe we are onto something here. Maybe we are. I don't know. Carbohydrate intolerance also would indicate someone who has a very impaired fat metabolism, so gains fat and holds on to fat gains fat quickly and holds on to fat, and it's very, very difficult to burn the fat if you're carbohydrate intolerant and you keep taking in excessive carbohydrates. So this test is about finding my personal threshold, not the threshold that maybe 99% of the population fits in, and there's your pyramid and this is how much you should have and blah blah blah. So what it is that as I reintroduce the carbohydrates back into my diet one at a time, so then if I have a reaction to one of them, it can be isolated so we know which one that I'm having a reaction to and also how much. So, for example, I could have maybe half an apple and be fine. I might have a whole apple and be in a whole world of trouble. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's the same with milk. I may actually have an intolerance in some form that I have not noticed. And, I might have a glass of milk and bloat up, for example, or whatever. So this is all, the whole point of about eliminating it out of your diet for 2 weeks means that when you start to introduce it back in, your body is hypersensitive, and so your body should give you a feedback if you are sensitive to that and if you have an intolerance to that. So that's what this is about. So for me, because I already have a classic picture of being carbohydrate intolerant, so that picture is insulin resistance, yes, tick. History of depression, yes, tick. Weight that just doesn't budge, an impaired fat metabolism, tick. Now, part of an impaired fat metabolism also is a vitamin D deficiency, because vitamin D is produced by a fat metabolism in the skin, right? And so when you've got that whole picture going on, you can get as much sun as you like, but your body's not going to be producing the vitamin D. Me, vitamin D deficient, tick. I tick all the boxes of someone who's carbohydrate intolerant. There's just so much more. They're the ones that I can ramble. Oh, the excessive fatigue, absolutely. So, I really hope that this is it. This is the answer. So, I'll be keeping you posted. Off now, and I got to start packing. Bye.